No, no point.
Taking on a fellow Big Ten foe, the Purdont Boilermakers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Davis, David Pollitt, Jesse Palmer alongside. Guys, we can't wait to see this game. Been looking forward to it all week. He'll bring it out. It's dropped. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Boilermakers offense takes the field. Motion from the wideout. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And a sack all the way back at the 5.
What a great way to start this game, and one of the reasons this defense has been one of the most dominant units all season long, they can get pressure on the quarterback with guys like that. They've got better athletes than you've got up front. You saw it.
And the defense is going to get 2 for the safety.
And that is how you set the tone as a defense. On the first drive of the game, you're not just getting a 3 and out. You're not even just getting a turnover, but you actually score points with the safety to open this thing up.
The Ducks offense headed onto the field. Our first look at them today.
No, since I didn't eat at your parents, that was right. Not to my knowledge.
From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. How about this?
I guess like a little bit.
Short of the first down line.
Well, they're going RPO. Nice job handing it off, and really good vision there. Just getting what he can get, right? Puts his foot in the ground, gets forward, helps this offense find positive yards.
How about that play to get a hand in there and force the incompletion?
What a play by the defender that time, because he's matched up one-on-one man coverage against an outstanding wide receiver, and it's the defender who makes the play. Really, really good position. He was up to the challenge.
He's picked off and he's thrown a dozen of them. He's brought down a short return, and the defense comes out on top with a pick. Now they'll try to cash in this drive. 1st and 10 from the 50. Trying to take it back. They get him down at the 34-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup and a first down.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy first down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Gets the back moving. Back to pass on 2nd down. Here comes the heat. Wrapped it inside the 10. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost trying to defend their own end zone. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And wow, the defense was in there quick, fast, and in a hurry and shut that run game down. Like, they were ready for that 2nd down now. A little more space for the offense, backed up, a little more room to operate and try to maybe find some windows to throw a football. Man, and that's a frustrating play when you go in reverse near the goal line, goal-to-go situations, Palmer. You got to get those positive yards. You can't go backwards if you're trying to get a touchdown.
You know, I'm trusting in my quarterback here to make the right decision. Looks like we're going to have to throw it, right? But if it's not open, just throw this thing away. You don't want to take a sack, lose extra yardage here. Just be smart with the football.
He'll set up to throw. And they got him. A sack denies the try to convert on 4th down. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Here he goes breaking the pocket. And it's incomplete. take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? On the run, it's Flanagan. Picks up the first down, still moving. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. And the Ducks, after ripping off that huge run, let's see if they can do it again. Looking downfield, it's Stockton. Hit hard as he released the ball in that first down pass and then never had a chance. Working well behind the sticks on second down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This one's complete. Brought down at the 45 after a 15-yard pickup. The Ducks keeping this defense off balance. They can hit them from a variety of angles, this time going up top.
There's so many things to look at. You know, they've always traditionally gone fast as well in the past at Oregon, but, you know, the quarterback run and the run up the middle and then play action pass, they keep you guessing a lot, and they make a lot of plays down the field because your eyes are focused on...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Oregon! They won it all, and that is exactly what they got.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, and the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing into the end zone because coverage is going to be tight. Throw might
just keeps moving.
Well, that is a very disappointing kickoff return. They've got to do a better job up front blocking these guys running down the field. There was just nowhere for that return man.
They'll send the back in motion. Going right to work up top. He's got the back in the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Here comes the offense on second down. They'll run it from the gun. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
And that play shows you really what this defense is about. It's a difficult one to attack. They're really good. One of the best in the country. They come at you from all angles. So I'm interested to watch. How do you mix up the play calling? How do you keep the defense off balance? Because they are a good one.
How about the zip this junior put on that ball to pick up the first down? That's the end of the period, and Oregon has the lead. And we've come to the end of one, and let's take a quick moment to catch up on the stats. Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second quarter. First play of the period, first down here. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. The give on the option. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, they really could have used that catch there. Physical pass defense. It brings up a 4th down. And the Boilermakers will bring the punt team onto the field. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. On the move, looking for a little sliver of hope. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. Dropping back, it's Stockton. He lobs one high down the left side. And it falls incomplete, and the offense is lucky to have it. Defender right there almost had it in his grasp. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum.
This is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got to do a much better job with his decision.
Great place to start for this offense. Trying to start the drive with a pass. They're setting up the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Pocket breaking down. Gets it out quickly. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the first down mark. The Boilermakers are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They'll run the sneak for it.
3rd and 1. Everyone knows it's coming, but the quarterback sneak is so hard to stop. They just got to get 1 yard. Nice job by the offensive line.
Well, a really good push by his center on that last play, making it easy for his quarterback to just tuck the football, belly it, get low, and drive your legs.
Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Wants to go up top. Quick strike complete. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. The Boilermakers are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Wants to throw on 3rd. Makes the catch. And he gets it in. Touchdown, Purdont. Field shrinks. Tight end grows. Big targets, big results.
I've never heard it put that way. What's your dang right? That guy is so big. A lot of times you get a DB matched up on him. He can just post him up. A linebacker, he can run by him. So that's why these tight ends are so dangerous down here in this red zone.
On the move from inside his 5. He found some really good running room on that one. It just about got loose. As it is, good return to set up the drive. Unloads to the wideout. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge game if he could have held on. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. If the quarterback's a little more on target there, maybe they hook up, but it's an incompletion. It'll be 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Stockton. Fires to the wideout. Misses again, it's incomplete. 3 in a row. The coach wants the officials to have another look at the monitor. Using a timeout here, thinks the call is going to end up going his way. Might have to give that coach a flag and a whistle. He was right on in his view of the play, and the officials agree and overturn the call. The Ducks will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking for a gap. It's Flanagan. Got the first down and still on his feet. What a run to get them into enemy territory, and he's out of bounds at the 40. The Ducks are marching down the field. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. Now from the 40, it's 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body.
I don't see a lot of chemistry between the QB and his intended target on that one.
Wants to fire on 2nd down. Dances away to buy time. Unloads to the right. Pulls it in. Out of bounds right at the 20-yard line. Edge of the red zone, and they have their eyes on a score. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. From the shotgun, the inside give. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. And the Ducks want to pick up the tempo. Wide receiver going in motion. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Ducks!
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And he's coming out of the end zone. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Secondary walks up on the line, showing press coverage. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Flips it out in the flat. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. So now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. They'll run the screen. And they knock him down. There was nowhere to go. Defense is swarming. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. The Boilermakers line up to punt it away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Man, oh man, did that coverage team have its hands full. Well, not full because they didn't get a hand on him for quite a while. Great return there. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. The Ducks have pushed it inside the 20. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down.
This defense has a lot of speed, especially in the secondary. You saw that speed. That defender got to that receiver so quick, and because of the hit, incomplete pass.
Throws to the wideout. And he is finding wide open defenders all over the field. His 3rd interception of the day. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. First play of the drive, wants to throw. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half. That last sack got them behind the sticks. It's 2nd and long here. Looking to the big tight end. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And that tackle almost saved the touchdown after he ripped off a huge gain. They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. To the air on 1st down. And that incomplete pass caused by the big hit on 1st down. 2nd down coming. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Safe completion on the screen. And that one looked great on the grease board, but when they blow it up like that, the defense is going to win every time. Out of the shotgun, they go to ground. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work so far in West Lafayette today, and welcome into the halftime update. And a lot of coaches will say limiting the big plays and maybe hitting on a few yourself is key. But I'm more of a move the chains guy. Give me efficiency every day of the week and twice on Saturday. The offensive unit that subscribes to the less is more philosophy might be the one that leaves here today with a big fat W. And with that, let's send it back to the guys at Ross-Ade Stadium.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. And the Boilermakers will kick it off to start the second half. And he's going to bring this one out. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit.
Breaks into the open. exploding for that huge run. Back to work. They'll move the wide receiver. Looking to throw at Stockton. Got it behind the line. It's Miranda. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Ducks have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking to fire. He's got him. On the move at the 30. Inside the 20-yard line. Pushed out at the 18, and they're in business. The Ducks moving quickly to the line. They'll throw it from the red zone. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
Playing defensive back, to me, is one of the hardest things to do in all of sports. You've got to be able to run with a world-class athlete who knows where he's going. You have no idea. You can't interfere with him. You can't touch him or it's pass interference. That DB right there did an incredible job.
The Ducks trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Here's the heat. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Big fella moving. Gets it into the end zone, but there's a flag down. We'll see if this one is coming back.
Defense.
Maybe a momentary scare for that offense when they saw the flag. It's on the defense, declined, and the touchdown stands. Looking for the 2-point try.
Get set, get set.
Motion from the wide receiver. And that one is picked off in the end zone.
I love the coverage by the defense right here. Great job getting up in their space. Nothing easy down here for a 2-point conversion. The interception was just gravy.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. Not nearly as much running room as he'd hoped. He's out of bounds at the 13. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Handoff from the gun. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Wide receiver comes in motion. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Fires and picked off. And he's wrapped up after a solid return on the pick.
The defense thought in this game they were going to have an opportunity to pick some passes off, and what a great job. Down deep in the opponent's territory, he jumps the route, he intercepts it, and returns it now inside the 5-yard line, setting his offense up in beautiful field position.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to get it in. Touchdown, Oregon! And the route is on. No midseason concentration laps here in Week 7 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Hey, guys, got a final score in a big top 25 matchup today. Virginia Tech was far from the friendly confines of Lane Stadium, but still managed to scratch out a win. And there was a lot of chatter this week about this group not being ready. Time to check those receipts, if you know what I mean. Going to be interesting to see what the fallout from this one is for one ranked team, while the other figures to get a bounce when the new rankings come out, guys.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that one. Sounds as if they had a good one there. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Give to the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. The last 2 runs went headlong into a brick wall. Now 3rd and 10. Works the middle. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short. The Boilermakers decide to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. He's got great speed. He's going to get loose. They won't get him. It's a touchdown. A dynamic, explosive return. The sliver of daylight exploding through it, just vaporizing and reappearing on the other side and housing it.
And punt returners are so quick. You could play touch football in an elevator with them and lose. You can't even get your hand on them. They're so quick, so elusive. Does such a great job making people miss, but still going full speed up the field to get all the way to the end zone and score the TD.
First snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Nudges ahead for one out to the 16.
That's a fantastic play by the linebacker. He has such tremendous instincts. As soon as he sees run, he's coming downhill. He's got great speed. He gets you on the ground. That's why he's one of the best linebackers in the entire country.
Wow, this offense is just stuck in the mud. They've already punted 4 times, and it's third down now. Stopped at about the 25-yard line, but it'll be a first down. Working that left side now. They get him on the ground, and that'll be the final play of this third period. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Oregon has the lead. Let's take a quick look at the national rankings to see how this playoff race is shaping up. I guess if you're an optimist, the stage is set for a massive fourth-quarter comeback. They go back to work with a first down in the final period of this one. Corners showing press. They want to be physical here. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Boilermakers trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. And the defense gets loose, bringing the heat, and down he goes again. Now third and long, and trying to play catch-up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. And he can't complete the first pass. Let's see if he can get settled.
And it's going to be hard for this offense, man. They've struggled to pass the football down the field, to make these explosive plays, and now huge deficit. Got to make them. Got to find a way to push the ball down the field to create some explosive plays if you want a chance to get back in this football game.
Got his man quickly. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on fourth down? Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Off play action on first down. Deep shot for the end zone. Touchdown Ducks! They went for it all, and it paid off with the score. That'll give them a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
The Boilermakers have it back, and here comes the offense. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Not much there. They'll give him 1 to the 14. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Wants to go up top. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep. They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line. The Boilermakers will send out the punt unit. 3 and out, and not much choice but to get rid of the ball. He'll get away another punt. He's been really active today, and no doubt he's going to earn his varsity letter. Can they catch him? He'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Oregon.
Now, honestly, honestly, it's been about complementary football in this game, right? We've seen this offense go up and down the field. They've been lighting up the scoreboard, but the defense has done a great job, too, getting off the field and putting their offense in really good position in this game. The head coach has got to love what he's seen on both sides of the ball today.
Not a chance he lets that one go. He's bringing it out. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Oh, better look out. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17. Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. Off the play fake. Grabbed behind the line. It's Hill. He's close to the first down, but they're going to mark him just a little short. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. On 3rd and short, they'll ride the running back here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And the Boilermakers will line up to punt it away. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. And Oregon has it back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out, everybody right now on the same page.
And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at 3rd down.
He's not done, man. This QB is on a heater. He's already thrown 5 touchdown passes. And here we are late in the game, and he's still taking shots. When you're in a rhythm like that, you feel like anytime the ball leaves your fingers, it's landing in your receiver's hands. And oftentimes for this guy today, it's been for touchdowns.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
And on a corner route like that, the ball has got to come out quickly. That football is going to travel a long distance. So you got to get it out quick. You got to put enough air under the football so your receiver can locate it. Nice job executing between those two.
Snagged out of the air. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out, just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Looking for blockers. And the returner is stopped. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Wants to go up top on 1st down. And he is snowed under. Sacked at the 7. The Boilermakers now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Under fire. The defense calls the timeout. Their 2nd of the day as they try to get their act together. Now 3rd and long and trying to play catch up in more ways than one after that earlier sack. From his end zone, a lot of room to throw downfield. They come up with their 2nd safety of the game. You don't see that very often. And they'll set up for the free kick from their own 20.
Well, the defense could smell blood in the water.
And he muffs it. It's loose. The Ducks ready to go back to work on offense. What a feeling this has to be, David, in complete control and headed toward victory. There he goes. Got the 1st down and more. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. And the Ducks just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He might want another play. To the air. It's Stockton. Pressure coming. Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. It's second and long now as this defense has some energy after that last sack. Fires deep toward the end zone. And a penalty flag comes in as that one falls incomplete, but this is going to be a positive play for the offense. Defense with pass interference coming. What a helpless feeling for this defense to commit that penalty and pretty much end the game. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Going back to the well, another deep ball. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his feet. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Back to pass. Oh, he loves to fire downfield. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they just keep piling on the points. We've seen in big moments in this game, they have been able to step up and deliver, particularly on offense. Very impressive performance.
He'll bring it out. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Wants to throw on first down. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. Touchdown, Ducks. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0.
And this has been the story of the game. Everything going their way. Offensively, special teams, and now on defense here in the fourth quarter. They're still being aggressive. They're still jumping these throws. And he picked that thing off and took it all the way to the house.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Looking to throw on first down. Here's a throw downfield late. And this is dropped and incomplete, and that's sort of a microcosm of how this game has gone, and time has run out. When you hit this point in the season, week 7, you sort of turn the corner, and you remain unbeaten. At this point, you've morphed into a championship contender.
Yes, but you don't want to peek too far ahead, Reese. You kind of want to be like, nothing to see here, just move on. We haven't accomplished what we wanted yet. We haven't accomplished what we set out to do. It's week 7. I know you guys got bigger hopes and bigger dreams than just being to week 7 and being undefeated.
And guys, I've been really impressed with this team because they just seemed to always have an identity. From the very beginning of the year, they knew who they were. They knew what they were going to go out and try to accomplish and how they wanted to dominate teams. And they've been able to do that to this point. So, David, to your point, just keep getting better every single week moving ahead. And this team could be in the college football playoff discussion.
Thanks so much for spending some time with us. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.